Hello everyone, I'm Elaine,
Hi guys, I'm Farwa.
and today we are going to talk about text-based
Talk about our game,
called.
Adventure Island.
So Farwa will go through the game and I will explain the code later.
Okay, so our game plays music, but for the purposes of this screencast, we're going to lower the volume so you can hear us. Okay, so now I'm going to lower the volume. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is type in the name of the player, and you can see that you wake up beside the sea and you're asking the question that why you were here, and then you remember that pirates threw you into the sea. So there's a bag lying in the sand and you pick up the bag and it feels heavy. So your mission is to... So because the bag is heavy, the first thing you're going to type is help, and it's going to show all the commands that can be used to play the game. So move, if you type in move north, it's going to move you north, east, south, west, and the same for all of these. If you type in take item, so for example, take a banana or something, it's going to take this and store it in your inventory. You can eat food to increase your energy level, you can see from up here. And you can also open your inventory to see what you already have. You can look around the place you are, so for example, if you're at the sea, and then you can also show the current status by typing in show. So it can tell you your health level, your energy level, and your hydration level. And you can also drink water, which is going to increase your hydration level. You can fill your bottle of water, and you can use Viki to see details of each item. So for the purposes of this demo, we are just going to show one of the endings we've created. So if I type move north, it's going to take you to the ground, and here you can see all the things you can take from this room. So if you want to take the leaf, you're going to say take leaf, but you can also look around the room using look, and you can see that the leaf has been taken out and it has been put into your inventory. Okay, so now if you want to continue to move north, you can see that there's a forest and you can find most of the materials here. And these include leaf, logs, stick, and twig. And you can also use the all command to take everything that's here. So you can see it's all going to appear here. So if you continue to move in the north direction, you can see that there's a bamboo tree and you can find bamboo and vine. So I'm going to take the vine and continue moving north. And you can see that there's a big castle here, and you can see that there's a huge drawbridge towards the north, and you're very interested in this, so you want to go there. And you can see that someone's shouting help, help, and you see a small boy drowning in the water around the castle, and you want to help. So what you're going to do is you're going to make rope using the vine you had. So now rope is added to your bag, so you can use this rope to save the boy. And you can see that out of gratitude the boy has invited you to come inside the castle, and you have two options. You can either reject or accept. So you're going to accept, and to repay your debt the parents have offered you to stay with them forever. And that's the end of the game.
So this is the main function for our application. This tool and this line is used to play the sound, but we comment it right now because we want it to do the screencast. And then when we say start game, it will go to the utility .hpp and then the game will start by need the user to type in their name, and every time total 7 class, which include the border, the character, direction is the north, east, south, west, and entity is a base class for tooth and food. So you can see the food is inherits entity, and then in the entity class you can see there's a virtual void print, and so the food can have another print function which override the base class, and the same for tooth. It can print the function depending on each class. And then right now we go to the utility. I get the left trim, right trim, and both trim. This is a trim both side from Stack Overflow. It will remove all the space when we use the getLine function. And yeah. And every time when we start this loop, we need to have the start time, so their health level and their hydration level, energy level can reduce based on the time. And when the user type in the input, then we will transform into lowercase, so it's easier for us to compare. And then what this function do is it remove the space for the getLine function, and then the first word is the command and the second word is the object or the direction, and we can split it using the substring. So I will talk about the basic function right now. This is the search entity. Okay, we use an iterator to do this. It will find, and it's iterator combined with lambda. This is what we call lambda. And then if we want to find when the object, we look through the entities vector, which is a vector save all the object, and we want to find the name which has the one that the user type in. If it's not the end of the vector, then we will save the position and return -1 if the object is not found. We use a lot of time for this search entity function and search room function in our application, because some of them might use say get current room is equal to the rooms, they will do something like this, rooms, and then this one is player dot get current room -1, but we want to make it it's very confident about they got the same room. We can change the room ID, so it might, and the room ID and the position, so it might affect the result they got. So yeah, this is the safer way for us to do it. And -1 mean next direction. If it's north, then we want to get a north. If east, then get east. If south, get south. And is nothing, then we just say not -1, then they will print the current. If that is -1, which means there's no way in the from the room to the way they want. Just show that there's no way in direction. One very interesting function in our application is the make function. The user can make different tools for them to survive in the island, like rope, raft, or maybe spear to catch the fish. Yeah, so use this is Ricky's how make. Yes, this code explain if the position I found is a tooth, if it's a tooth, then it will come in. Else, it will just say it cannot be made, because tooth, we can only make tooth, but not others. We can't make food, and we can't make others like basic entities. We can only make tooth. So it's tooth, then we come in, and then because they can't carry the raft, so they can only make a raft by the seaside. Different tooth need different material, and the material it need more than some tooth need more than one. So we want to set if the user have all the tooth. If yes, then they can successfully
make the tooth.
Make the tooth, yes. So this is how our application works. Thank you for that.